Hi guys, welcome back. So today we're going to be doing a little room tour of the boys' brand new bedroom that we just finished. Here's the little snippets behind me, but yeah, let's get into it. Right, so we will start over here. Before we do start, I do just want to say we are like 98 to 97% done. There are little bits that we still need to do. I will explain more when we get to them around the room. But yeah, not 100%, but we are like 98% done. So yeah, let's start over here. So this wallpaper is from the range. Love the colours, love the price. It was only I think it was £9.99 a roll. I'll link everything down below that I can. But yeah, I think it was about £9.99 a roll. And it's this lovely like beige colour. It's got like a little pattern on it, and it looks like a sort of like hessian material pattern on it. And then it's got some nice trees, palm trees, and birds on it and stuff in black. And then it's got some like wild animals, so like elephants, zebras, cheetahs. It's got some dragonflies, some exotic birds, things like that. And then in like a more sort of more metallic silver colour. But yeah, love the wallpaper. It was a bit of a nightmare to put up, so my mum ends up putting this up. And just down here in this corner, I'll go over and show you a little cutaway in a minute. But over in this corner, there was some wallpaper paste on the opposite sides of the wallpaper. So on the picture sides of the wallpaper, there was some wallpaper paste. And as she smoothed it down with the cloth, it wiped the picture off the page. It's fine. It's not really noticeable unless you point it out. Then you probably won't even notice it. And we are probably just gonna get like a plant or something to just stick in that corner to cover it. It's in a very far corner, and it was on the first piece of wallpaper that she did. So we knew from the beginning that that was going to happen. So yeah, I would recommend it, but I also would just be careful when you're putting it up with the paste and stuff getting on it. Sometimes it is just hard to not get the paste on all sides of the wallpaper. And then these here, so I will do like a little cutaway because they're a bit of a nightmare to like thingy the tripod to. But these here are the beds. These are from Habitat. I think that's Argos, is it? We got them off the Argos website, but they are from the Habitat range. It's like a nice rustic like metal and wooden bed. We love them. We did take a while to decide on these beds. First we were going for, so they had bunk beds at first, then we were going for like more of a wooden sort of loft style bed. Then we changed our minds again, we were going for a full metal bed. We looked everywhere, we looked IKEA, we looked all like the bed sites that you can. And then we ended up finding these. I think they were only £130, £129, something like that. And then the bedding is from the range, and my sister bought the boys this, which is quite in keeping with the room. So yeah, that's where the beds and everything are from. So just over this side is, as you can see, where we've got the chest of drawers, the TV, and this is like the toy cabinet that we've got. So the chest of drawers and this Kallax unit is from IKEA. they're very well known. This is the TKMAXX unit and the Malm unit. We've had these for ages. These were in the old room. Can't remember prices, but I will link it all down below and everything. We've got the TV. They've got a Fire Stick on this, so they can watch like Disney Plus, Netflix, stuff like that, and it's got a DVD player in as well. So they have got a couple of little DVDs that they can watch. This picture is from the range. Again, this is ages ago. This is when we got this when we was first decided on what colours we wanted. So we were first going to go for like more of a burnt orange colour instead of the blue. And we thought these colours went quite well with that. I do still think they go quite well. And again, it's just in keeping with the safari theme. We've always had like a little safari theme going on in here because the boys just love animals. This plant is from TKMAXX. Still got a price on. But I think it was about $9.99. Don't think it was that much. Then this little rainbow hanging on the picture is from B&M. Again, we got this at the same time as this, so we had this for ages. Oh, it just fell down the back now, so I'll skip that later. But again, the colours were just in keeping with what the room was at the time. I do still think that they go quite well in here. This plant is from B&M. We got this the other day, and I don't think it was that much. I think it was under the £5. I can't remember exactly. But yeah. And then we've got this cabinet, the TKMAXX unit. We just stood it up. It was lying down like the chest of drawers. When we first got it, it was over here underneath the window. But now we've stood it up, and we've got the Noah's action figures on top of it with his little Batman house. This box is empty, but I'm sure we will be able to find something to fit in there pretty soon. This box has just got a couple of little books in that couldn't go on the shelf or just wouldn't fit on the shelf. This plant is from B&M, I think. So I think this is still like a background. Is it? Home Collections. I do want to say that this is from B&M. I just can't remember how much it was or anything. We've had this for ages. This usually just goes in the living room, to be honest, but I just brought it in here. I think it looks quite nice on there. On here, so we've got this calendar. This is from the Great Little Trading Company. And we thought it'd be good for Noah to get his days for school and stuff, decide what the weather is, say whether it's warm, cold or hot. You can decide what you're going to wear for the day on here, so depending on what weather it is outside, then you pick what clothes you're going to wear, and then what you're doing today. So there's a family one, there's a school one, there's arts and crafts, there's play, there's reading, and then this one is just like more clothing and stuff. So yeah, we like that. I can't remember how much it was. I think this was about £20 or under £20. At the back here, we've just got the big basket of Lego. So at the back here, we've just got the big basket of Lego. And again, that just gets like taken out when they want it instead of just being allowed to play with it. Because if that was the case, it will just be everywhere constantly. And because Teddy does just love tipping things out all of the time. Then further down here, we've just got the Paw Patrol car, the Batman car, and the Bluey house. They're accessible for them, so they can just take them in and out when they want them. And then at the bottom here, we've got these baskets. As you can see, they are absolutely battered. They're just the little fabric baskets that you can get in the TKMAXX unit. We've had these the same amount of times what we've had the TKMAXX unit, so they've definitely done their time. Our next IKEA trip, we are going to get the proper like wicker ones that go inside. Just for the sturdiness and durability of them. But yeah, as you can see, this one has got Bluey toys in. We've got like some little Bing figures and houses and stuff like that we've got for Christmas. They're in there. Then we've got these. This one is more like dinosaurs and like the big animals and figures and stuff like that. Down here, so down here we've got all of the figures and the little figures. We've got more Batman, more Captain Americas. We've got the Woody and the Buzz and stuff like that. All in there. And then over in this one, we've just got all of like the big cars. Just over here, we've got like a little reading area. We've got the dress up stuff here. With this is some of the favourite books, or at least the ones that they just reach for all of the time. We've got this hanging plant up here. So we got what I meant earlier about not 100% complete. If we want to get more hanging plants and make this more of like a jungly area, so get more hanging plants, longer ones, and then more like vines and stuff to go on the bookshelf. We just haven't found them yet. Again, I think it's probably going to be an IKEA trip to get some of theirs, because theirs are quite good. This bookshelf is from the Great Little Trading Company. This was £45. I think got it on sale. It was meant to be 70 or 80. And I ended up getting it for 45. This was, it was my own fault, but I expected it to be wider than what it is. I think on the picture, on the website, it does look a lot wider. But that might just be in the way they styled it. And it's my own fault for not reading the measurements and stuff like that. We've got this little read sign here. This is off Etsy. I will link this down below. Again, everything that can be linked down below, I will link it, so just go and have a little look down there if you do see anything that you like. We've got quite a few things from Etsy. They'll all be linked down below. But yeah, then just down here we've got the beanbag chair. Again, this is from Argos. I think it's from the Habitat range, but it might just be like Argos itself. This was £60. I don't know whether that's like a good or bad price. I don't really buy beanbag chairs that often, so I can't tell you whether that's a rip-off or whether it's good or what, but I love the colour. It's very full, it's very easy to clean. You can't like take the cover off and throw it in the washing machine, so it is just like you've got to hand wash it, like stuff like that. And then on that we've just got this little cheese leaf vine. We got this from TKMAXX. And I don't think that was that too much. I don't think that was that much, to be honest. In our local one we had loads, so I think we're just going to go and pick a couple more up. Because we do love them. And then just here we've got this hook. We got this from Amazon. This was £9. The way it was displayed on Amazon was you got the pack of 4 for £9. So we are getting more. And we are probably just going to pay £9 to get to get the other little ones. Right, so the things that we did want to add to the room that we haven't yet, like I said earlier, it is the more plants. I don't know whether you've seen, but the bedside table in between the beds is just the IKEA Mom one. It's mine and Lauren's old one from our room. We only need one now because we've gone to a smaller room, and it's just the white Mom drawers, and we don't know whether to just wrap this or get a new one altogether. We just don't know what colour to wrap it or what style to get. We were looking at getting a rustic one to go with the beds, but then we don't know if that's going to be too much matchy over there or what. Maybe you can let me know in the comments what you think would look nice over there in between the beds. And also the curtains, they are just the old grey curtains that they had in here already. They've been in here since me and Lauren were in this room. So we're changing them out for like beige linen-y type curtains. they've been ordered and they're on the way. And then again, a blind for this little window that is behind the telly. That again, it's an awkward size, so we're just in the middle of looking for one that would fit this window size, because it's not a generically sized window. So all the blinds that we've seen would have to go on the outside of like the window and come down over the wall, which we don't want. We want it to go in the window and like, yeah, you know what I mean. So they're the little things that we need to still do. We've changed the lampshade. Oh, we also need to buy a new lamp. We want to buy a new lamp. We found one in the range. We are looking around still though, because we don't know if that's the perfect one or not. And we also need to add handles to the wardrobes over here. I think we're just going to go for black, but I don't know, because we've got a chrome handle there on the door. Don't know if you can see that. But we've got a chrome handle on the main door there, so I don't know if that's just going to be too much like clashing of the types of metal or material, whatever it is, because they're right next to each other. And then in the long run, eventually we will probably just change like the little sockets, like the light switch and the plug sockets and stuff like that. But the one thing I haven't told you about yet is the paint. So this is the paint. Let me get over this. The paint. This is natural hessian, I think. If it's not, it will be on the screen somewhere of what it's actually called. It's called hessian something. On the top by Dulux, and then on the bottom it is Crown Endeavour, I want to say. And again, that will be on the screen if it's not right. But it's this gorgeous blue. We absolutely love it. So guys, that is the end of this video. If you did like it, please give it a big thumbs up. Let me know what you think about the the bedside table, sorry, in the middle of the bed. What do you think we should do about that? Just wrap it or get a completely new one? And if we want to get a new one, what style? And if we're going to wrap it, then what colour do you think will go nice? Everything that I've mentioned will be linked down below. That can be linked down below. If it's not, then give me a little message on Instagram or something. Go and follow them there down below, and I will try my best to let you know where everything is from. Bye guys.